Hey everybody! Sorry I didn't get this out to everybody sooner. It's been kind of a crazy couple of weeks with just all the events and meetings and things that are going on. I'm going to keep this one a little bit short, not go into too much detail. If you're looking for a lot more detail, please, there's my written report that will, tell all the fancy stuff and dates and all that kind of, good stuff. Last weekend we got back from the August Board of Directors meeting. I personally attended at the office in Sacramento. I got there a day early and spent the afternoon working with Bonnie in the office, and was able to go through and look at a bunch of history. For those of you members that have never been to the office, please take the time to go up there and check that place out. It is phenomenal. There's so much history on the walls, so much history. Just throughout just phenomenal history. And I had so much fun looking at the very first in-gear, which wasn't even named the in-gear yet. They were still trying to figure out what they're going to call the darn thing. So I was awesome. Myself being part of the Hemet Jeep Club, I'm a charter. We are a charter member of Cal4Wheel, and looking at the original charter members, the very first board of directors meeting, these different things was pretty cool. So thank you, Bonnie, for allowing me to dig through all the archives and make a mess of everything. So I was awesome. The meeting itself was very, very great. We got 2 days worth of business done in a day. Not that we're rushing, but I think as a board of directors, we are growing and becoming more efficient and better at what we do. And the board of directors are rock stars. They did a great job this past week, and I was very happy with how everything turned out. We did a lot of business. Mostly talked about our bank accounts and how we're going to simplify things and kind of tidying up a little bit. There's the financial system for Cal4Wheel is a little bit complicated, and we're looking for ways to maybe streamline things a little bit easier for everybody, so it's not so complicated to understand the processes and why we do what we do. We talked about potential future events. Russ Chung is working on a deal down near Goffs, California, near the Mojave Road out there, and there'll be some more information on that soon. But suffice to say that we're looking into different events, different ideas. Talking about the upcoming events. You got High Sierra Poker Run next weekend. I'm actually getting ready to. When I leave here, I'm going to be heading home to finish getting ready for that. Somehow the Roche has strangled me into leading the Mirror Lake run at High Sierra Poker Run this year. So very excited about that. And I've never been on Mirror Lake before in my life, so either it's going to be very good or it's going to turn into a nightmare. So if you're looking for a great time, come on down and let's go to Mirror Lake together. Back to the board of directors meeting. Everything went well. I just want to thank the board of directors. They are rock stars. We all work very hard. We're all very passionate about what we do, and we all work very well together. And I think that we accommodate each other. There's a lot of different opinions, a lot of different points of view, which is great on a board of directors of our size, and be able to work with everybody and be able to do it in the way that we do it. You guys are awesome. Thank you. A lot of them decided to stay home and work from Zoom, which is nice. We have all that set up at the office, so the Zoom part is nice. We're all able to get the business done, and for those that were in attendance in person, the Bramhams were generous enough to buy lunch for everybody. So thank you for the lunch, Shirley and Jim. That was awesome. There may have been some donations on top of that, but I just know that Jim was the one that orchestrated that, and pizza sounded delicious about that time. So thank you, Jim. I don't know how I scheduled the board of directors meeting to follow Sierra Trek, but I did, and it wasn't too bad. But going back up to that state twice in a row within a week kind of wasn't fun. I got a lot of miles in the car, but Sierra Trek was a blast. It was a phenomenal weekend. The weather was perfect, no smoke. It was a little chilly at night, maybe in the 40s, and during the day about mid 70s. Just a phenomenal weather, phenomenal weekend. Phenomenal off-roading. The food was even great. Even better, I should say. The alcohol probably tasted better than the food at some point, depending on how much the goat's milk you drank. Thank you to each and every one of the volunteers that work above and beyond to make Sierra Trek what it was. John and Renee Allen are your chairs this year. They, my God, for being a very first chair of an event of this size. If you've ever chaired an event before, you know what it takes, even on a small level. Sierra Trek is no joke. That is turns into its own city when it happens. And attendance was up this year. Raffle tickets, I think we set a record this year, waiting for final numbers to come in. Did great on raffle for the silent auction. We did great on the kids raffle. The bar did phenomenal. I heard they sold out of a lot of drinks. The snack bar did great. Thank you everybody for the hard work. Thank you for all the volunteers that help serve food. At one point I even found myself out there serving food, serving breakfast one morning. So it was awesome. The food was delicious. Thank you very much for all the hard work, everybody. It takes a lot of people to make this work, and and many hands make light work, and everybody that put their time in and did this, I mean, it goes without saying, you did a fantastic job, and thank you so very much. I mean, all that hard work and energy is what allows us to, make this money and then take that money and put it towards land use. I mean, that's what we're here to do, is to keep public lands public. So thank you for all the hard work. I got lost on the way up there. Don't follow your navigation as a word of advice. Made a mistake and went the wrong way about 7 miles into some goat trail. Might be a good description of this trail. Luckily, I wasn't the only one that followed their navigation, and so there's a group ahead of me. Long story short, we all made it out unscathed and didn't have to start our lives over in the forest, but worked out pretty well. Come Sunday, I left a little bit early, thinking I could get a head start on things after the couple set of headlights lit up my tent, and made another stupid mistake getting lost. So we're going to work on some signage. I think it might help out for the people that aren't up there every day. I mean, someone from down here in SoCal, it's a little, I'm not in Meadow Lake Road all the time, so a little more difficult for me, but at least it wasn't my motorhome, so there's always that, right? But no, honestly, it was a great time, great weather. Everything was awesome. Even had a couple of 3 Blackhawks fly overhead. Chris Silveri, your Winter Jeep chairman, is here. Got some really good pictures of those. I'm sure they've made their rounds on social media. I'll be making a write-up about Sierra Trek, and I'll include those pictures as well. But just a great weekend. Thank you, everybody, for putting in your time on that, and that was phenomenal. It hasn't been all just trips and different things like that for me. It's been a lot of business here too. Been working here at work here and at home, but there's been a lot of Zoom meetings, luckily, where I don't have to show up in person, and was able to attend a lot of different Zoom meetings over the past few weeks. It's been phenomenal being able to reach out to these other organizations like Corva and Corf and Friends of Oceano and Blue Ribbon Coalition. I mean, all these different companies and organizations rather. And it's like I've said it before, I'll say it again. I think that we all should be working together instead of against each other. We're all in this fight together, and this fight is to keep lands public. That's the bottom line. Nothing more, nothing less. And if we're working together, I think we could be unstoppable. So it's nice to have these connections. Nice to be able to work with these people. So had a great time. This week alone, one of my favorite ones so far was a summit. It was a safety summit for side-by-sides. Side-by-sides are one of those deals where, a lot of people know what they're doing in them, but there again, there's a lot of people that don't realize there's a part between idle and full throttle, and just the education or lack of education is horrible. And it's being noticed not just in our organization, but everywhere. And Safety Summit was organized, and I last minute heard about it and decided that I can make it happen, so I attended. So happy that I did. Very, very awesome to talk to these different people. I mean, there's a myriad of people from every different organization, and was able to sit down and get into even breakout rooms with these different groups and talk and look for solutions rather than just talk crap about people's ideas. We all work together, and the email string that followed after the 3/4 day meeting has been phenomenal. A lot of people want to work with each other and make this happen, and it's exciting. It's exciting to see people this amped about land use again, and it's starting to become a good thing. So that's awesome. So I did that. I've been on a bunch of different meetings. I haven't been to a lot of club meetings lately. I did attend the Tierra del Sol meeting recently with Don Ryberchek. Don is your South District VP, and so he's been hitting up club meetings. I've been going with him, just kind of tagging along when I can to different meetings. So I am starting to plan my exodus up into the Central and North. I'm looking forward to that. I'm getting up there. It's just a little bit of a drive, and it seems like it's all I've been doing lately is driving. Did a bunch of work with Rose lately. I do want to talk about Rose before I close this thing out. Rose, I don't want to get her head any bigger. She is such a sweetest person, and she has such a passion for this that I didn't realize how big that passion is. I want to thank Rose and recognize Rose. I have been getting phone call after phone call after phone call after email after text message about Rose's work. Her letters and statements and things that she's putting out on behalf of Cal4Wheel is phenomenal. If you have not had a chance to read them yet, please read them. She is working her butt off and doing a great job for the association and getting our voice out there. And it's just phenomenal, and a lot of other people are starting to see it. So Rose, from me and the board of directors, thank you for your hard work. It's nice to see someone that has the passion like you do. Your passion is reigniting the passion in other people too, which is phenomenal, and I can't wait to continue working with you as this progresses. A lot of other organizations reached out, and they're excited about working with us and working with Rose and working together. And I just see nothing but great things coming out of that. So that's phenomenal. Again, I have a written report coming out with this at some level. I'm not sure how Susie will do that. So there will be more detail in there. If you have any questions, please call me. Send me an email, josh@cal4wheel.com. Love to hear your concerns. If you have ideas, thoughts, or if you just want to complain about something, let me know. I can't fix it if I don't know it's broken. So with that being said, I hope you're all getting ready and packing up like I am for High Sierra Poker Run, which is next weekend. I am very excited to be up in the Sierras again. Last time I was up there, unfortunately, the fire burnt out everything. I had to leave early, so this is going to be my first year of actually going on some trail runs, and I'm leading one. So we'll see how that works. Guys, keep safe out there. I will send another report out in a couple of weeks and get a little more detailed. And like I said, I hope these videos get more a little better as time progresses. I'm not the video guy, but we'll make it happen. Thanks again. Thanks for letting me be your president. And I look forward to doing whatever I can to make your life as easy as possible with any association. And again, if there's anything I can do for you, do not hesitate to let me know. You all keep safe. We'll talk to you soon.